Hey, Tony Gaskins here, popping on in. Now, I ain't know I had set the thing up and it let y'all come in here and get in the chat, but I got off my coaching session a little early. So let me see here. Make sure, let me let this connect real quick. Let this go ahead and connect. And send that out. Send that on out. And let me switch this. Let me switch this here to y'all forgive me. Y'all forgive me. Let me get my YouTube set up over here. Get this here. Make my chat. Members only. Y'all got to join the Blessed Tribe. When we go live, if you want to be able to be in the chat, you got to join the Blessed Tribe. These is Blessed Tribe chats. Just a little bonus, just a little perk for the Blessed Tribe, because that is a support group of me, because a lot of my stuff gets censored. So the membership is so that we could remain a little somewhat unadulterated. And I'm going to tell y'all who done went down the drain. That TikTok went down the drain. Look at that. I did a thing. Sad reality in the black community. And this a black man. TikTok talking about ineligible for recommendation. And they've been doing that to me since I first got on there. Cause now you mean to tell me I'm the only person on TikTok that done said something about the black community? Come on now, TikTok. But that thing is fully censored now. So I got 90,000 people on there just from people talking about me and people posting my videos. So I done got followers on there. I don't even be on there like that. So send me 9K. You got your new business. We changing the username to your business. And you have all my TikTok followers start posting about your product. Send me 9K. Send me 9K for 90,000 followers on there. Cause man, I can't be on nowhere that be censoring you now. That's crazy. And if you are a civil attorney, man, come, especially if you work by yourself, man, come on, man. Let's have us some fun. Like, don't charge me nothing. But let's go and win us a lawsuit. We gonna win us a lawsuit. If we sue TikTok for discrimination and censorship, listen, the video ain't even got no cussing in it. I'm a black man, say a sad reality in a black race, and the video is talking about how we as black people don't believe that there's such thing as a faithful black man. And we know, yeah, we done seen a lot of cheating. And all of that. But it's just now, with the way STDs is flying around, like, people getting out these streets now. It's that people trying to slow down. And so, it's like, I'm thinking about my homeboy here, my homeboy there, my daddy there, my homeboy there. I'm thinking about all these faithful black men that I know that's married and faithful. And it's like, people don't believe that it's possible. And so I want to delete my TikTok, but I don't want to get rid of them 90K just in case I need to share me something. But I can't believe. So you know what I'm about to do with my TikTok? I shot a vertical drama I'ma use my TikTok for my vertical dramas. And if they take and say that they can't show that, now we know something going on now. So y'all, please find me a retired civil attorney. And I'm gonna tell you, I be coming up on stuff all the time that need a lawsuit. And here's the thing. A lot of these people, they don't want to go all the way through court and all of that right there. So they'll just uh something on my mic. Oh no, it ain't nothing on my mic. It's just testing. No, ain't nothing on my mic. It's just an echo. It's not an echo. It's just how my computer do. That's the built-in microphone. And so they'll can y'all hear me all right? Yeah, this right here just a little echo in here, and my computer getting old. But they're taking a lot of them. They're just taking settle. They'll take and settle. Take and say, hey, let's go on settle. Oh, you know I got my volume down too. So that's all it is. That is all it is. Can y'all hear me all right? Because Cher say sound like something. Okay. What's on my mic? But yeah, they just computer old. So doing my GoFundMe for a new computer. I think this computer here 2013. The computer. One of my guys hit me up. He's like, hey, your video used to be 4K, not a 780p. I say, yeah. Computer old. So yeah, no, Attorney Ben Crump, he getting the big bread. That brother there, I need somebody that's just come out of law school and passed the bar, and they need to warm up. Win us a few settlements. We ain't got to go all the way win the whole thing. We win us a few settlements. You know how much money TikTok got? $10 million check from TikTok for censorship. That's easy for TikTok. Man, look here. We riding on into the sunset. And so that's what you got to realize. Imani, this ain't a Q&A now. It's just a chat. Cause once these questions start, then you know that's gone. But to be in you a special situation, you 23, so you might probably, coaching session might be out of your budget. So this the thing. As long as you're not gonna come off that right there, V, then you could take that the first day. As long as you ain't gonna come out for people who done already been down that road, they done rode that bicycle. Those the people I tell, don't tell somebody you abstaining until marriage, because you done rode that bicycle before. So if you mess around and that seat look comfortable and them handles look, sturdy, and them tires good and thick, and that bike look like it got some speed on it, you'll get tempted enough, you'll get back on that bicycle. And you talking about you ain't riding no bikes till marriage. So, but for those of y'all with the V card, and you done already, got out there, and you committed until marriage because you done waited this long, then yeah, sometimes it's okay to tell early. You might not have to say it on the first date, but like once you know it's about to get serious, and once you get tried a couple times, then it's okay to go ahead and say it. But you also 23, so if you real young, you really ain't seen no real test yet, and you're gonna meet some people that got some tests for you. But like I was saying, I was old blog had posted me, and they took the post down. Now I told them to take it down because I don't do what I do for clout like how the other people do. So I don't want no blogs posting my content. Don't post my content without my permission. This is my content, and this for my audience where there is full context. Don't take my content out of context and take no 60 seconds and posting it. Because then they posting it. Then they had people in the comments talking about, I'm saying the young lady is ugly. I'm saying she unattractive. When all I said is that her man tight is not really attracted to her look. But I ain't say her look was a bad look. And anybody who watched the video know I say that she looked good now. But his type ain't attracted to that look. And so they took it out of context. So it was some women and like, oh, you wrong. I'm disappointed. You saying you getting on that woman look. She might have wrote them too and told them to take it down. Because if you watch the video, you know what I was talking about. I mean, there was a couple of people who was in the comments defending me and explaining it. Probably some of y'all that was on here. But boy, it be people who know you who will send you the video and don't say a word in them comments. Boy, that's when you really know everybody ain't built for the smoke. You know, some people want to know you in secret, but they don't want to know you in public. Like they used to say the thing where they say, why were they comfortable telling you that? It's like, oh, such and such was talking about you. Oh, why was they comfortable talking about me to you? Told on yourself. And so one lady, she in there, she went to cussing me out. I say, Wonder Wig. I say, your street liquor. Don't you ever at me again, street liquor. Before I be done repossess that Wonder Wig off your head. Don't you ever write me. And so people be thinking that because I love the Lord and because I'm a Christian, that I'm not going to get with you. No, I will read you to filth all day long. I say, you broke Betty. Shut up before I cut that water off in that hood housing. Don't you get off that Cricket Wireless at me this time of night before I repossess that wig. Don't you ever write me again, woman, when you don't know what you talking about. I say, you look like you rode the slow bus and sat in the same class all day, if that's what you got from my message. And so, y'all, I'm telling y'all this because one thing about me, I don't play about my peace. I don't play about my peace. I'm not no monk, none of that. If you at me, it's off with your head. I just talked to a client tonight. She 51. She say, Tony, you ain't even got to address them haters. No, I'm a hater addresser. I'm a hater stylist. I address you all the way from head to toe. I'm a hater stylist. You hear me? I love me a hater. Because I just need me some sparring sometimes. When you sit here and you live righteous, and y'all got to realize, like, I don't have no real vices. Like, if I was into pornography to corn, I wouldn't be addressing the haters online. If I cheated on my wife, I wouldn't be addressing the haters online. Like, if I get drunk, if I was a big time gambler, or if I had a vice, man, I wouldn't address nothing. I got my vice. I be living my life. But me, man, my life's slow and easy. So I love when I get me a hater. I get to spar. Woo! Woo! Wake me up. And so I love that. I had a guy, he gonna wrote me talking about, shut your gay A up. You mad because you can't get you no razor. I say, dildo Dan, they'll read about you. I say, don't at me, boy. Dildo Dan, you better check my resume if you could read. So y'all have to understand, like, I'm the definition of righteous and ratchet. So that's why I want everybody who come over here to realize, if you come over here, if you bother me, oh, you finna be in for a fight. You finna have the time of your life. You gonna wish your mama would have got up and went and peed faster. Cause when I get through with you, you gonna want to know the Lord. That's part of my ministry. I'm gonna make you want to know the Lord. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Listen, I don't play. I do not play. I'm gonna try to virtually snatch wigs. Can't put hands on no woman, but I will virtually snatch wigs. You hear me? And so the women thought they could get loud and bold because I'm a man, so men get talked about. But it's like, no, we grown. You grown enough to open your mouth with disrespect, and you grown enough to get this reply. Wonder wig. So I say, my goodness, boy. So the blog, they took the video down, or Instagram made them take it down, because I told Instagram, I say that's my copywritten content. My content, and when I start seeing my content, I'm filing copyright strike, because my content is for my audience, where the message is fully explained. And then here go somebody, and it probably was one of these podcasters that I done got on. They done started an account, done got a woman face from AI. Account had 2 followers, and talking about, yeah, I heard Tony Gaskins DL. I say, you must be in hell talking to Satan, hearing lies. I say, if you find a man that done shook my hand too long, I give you $10 million immediately. So that's what made me do the video I did today about how, if y'all see people, if they can't get us on cheating on our wife with a woman, then that must mean we down low. And then and here's the thing, like, the stuff is so clear. Like, that's why I don't understand with society. Like, people must really done seen some stuff to come over here and to listen to me talk. Like, listen to one video. You're not finna listen to one video and walk away from here talking about I'm down low. I drag somebody across that concrete, have them chewing asphalt, talking about some down low. It's Lord no. If a man touched me like he touched Terry Crews, bit muscular behind, the man lost his life right there. It's like the world is so weird that we live in a world where true masculinity is like, it's like unknown. It's like almost extinct. Like, true masculinity is being man enough to get married and to be faithful to your wife and to be 100% heterosexual. 100% faithful, 100% heterosexual. That's true masculinity. But people act like they don't know what masculinity is. And I say, what? Keep doing what you're doing. And God bless you, Kim Alexander. God bless you. And so I say, people don't really know what true masculinity is. And it's sad that you got to be, as a man, and especially as a black man, because you really don't hear people levying that upon white men. That if we see a white man and he look faithful, you don't hear people saying, oh, he must be down low. But it's like a black man faithful. And then look at the video I seen. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if you know what? Let me find it on my phone, because the sound probably will be better. And let me tell you. This video I seen. I don't want to see all the reactions and stuff like that. But they got the brother. You know, let me find a part on here. Oh, here it go. He said it was a corner bound on the pilker, which the Gatorade I was drinking for my birthday. He said it was a corner bound on the pilker with shit on it, and said the mouse said you had a man in there. Nobody knows who you had in your room. I don't know who you had in your room, and it's nobody. I promise you, I will give you $10,000 today. I'm not to give me the video from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm not discrediting anything. The only people you seen in my room was my sister and her friend taking me from level 2 to my room to get a piece of birthday cake. Who's in your room is your business. If you occupy that room for those dates, what goes on that room is your business. So I will have a conversation with Chief Harrison if this is what security is doing. All right, what's up with y'all? So look. So this is Brother Hill was covering this here video. Look like the brother named Carlos. I don't know. So the man's that right there is that right there. That's what down low look and sound like. And so for those y'all ain't know, that's what it look and sound like right there. Why do you have birthday cake at a motel as a grown man? You up to something? You wasn't at the Ritz Carlton. You wasn't at the Intercontinental. You wasn't at the Four Seasons. That looked like a motel that was behind his head. So to those of y'all who want to see what down low look like, that's what it looked like right there. That's what it looked like. And then, why would somebody say a pickle with boo-boo on it? Like, don't nobody make up nothing like that. And then he seen my video where it say, if you could find a woman I'm cheating with, I'll give you $10 million. But see, he done lowered it to 10,000, and he say, give him the tape from Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's like, sir, if wasn't nothing up there, why you need the tape? What you want the tape for? I'm not finna pay $10,000 for the tape if ain't nothing that the tape gonna show. So the tape got to show, the tape showing something, sir. But I'm flabbergasted if it was a pickle with some boo-boo on there. But see, this thing, like, this the world we live in. I say, man. So people don't understand is, if anything is down low, that's where it's finna be at. Right there. And then the brother got a picture of the man in a pink suit. Pink and gold suit. Like, you can't get caught like that. Give my ID. Hey, I'm pissed off. And then they say he a pastor. The manager in. Let me speak to her. The head manager. I'm highly upset. What's going on, Pastor? I'm Jamel Brown. Of course, you know who I am. What's supposed to be found in my room 600? An individual. And I'm saying with respect, because I can't control my loudness. God made me like that. I'm highly upset. And this is the kind of stuff that's out here right now. And so this man going up there because somebody sells a pickle with some boo-boo on it. And see that now that's the thing right there. That's totally different. That's totally different right there. That's when you got some guilt and you got to go back up there. So this what people in our society just really don't understand, and people conflate and confuse the real from the fake. And them blatant signs like that. And then now we just going down so bad. So I'm gonna tell you this right here. What you believe is going to be available to you. I seen a lady on my post today. The lady was like, she said, you know, I know it's some faithful men out there, but I ain't met none, or something like that, or only met a few. And that's the thing is, your belief system determines what you attract, and it determines who you around. That's just how it works. The good book say that. The Bible say a double-minded man receive nothing from the Lord. And such as you think, so you are. So it's like you have to fight the good fight. Like you gotta renew your mind. And you gotta be able to tell yourself, I can get somebody that is faithful because I am faithful. And I am going to choose somebody using discernment and not using desire or desperation. See, a lot of times people be like, oh, well, I was a good person and I was faithful, but I got cheated on. And that ain't your fault, and it ain't got nothing to do with you. But at the same time, the signs to a cheater, male or female, is there early on, but we miss the signs because of our desire. We miss the signs because of our desperation. So what you have to realize is when you learn how to go into a relationship and you learn how to call a spade, you learn how to call stuff out. You learn how to check somebody. And I tell you today I coach a lot of people today, but two of the people I coached was out of the country. And they were non-black. They're not black. And one of the things I have found is a lot of women getting deceived and making excuses for a man. It's certain things that a man will and will not do. And it's not a one size fits all. So you got to understand that a man could do something good, but it's certain bad things that he does that cancel out everything he did good. So what I mean is, if a man asks you to watch corn with him and to reenact that corn, it doesn't matter if he opens your door and pulls your chair out and says to you, he loves you. If a man asks you to do a threesome with him, it doesn't matter if he pays your mama rent or never forget a holiday and splurges on you and pays for your rent or mortgage and pay for you to get your degree. It's certain things that if a man does that, it cancels out all the good. And a good man will not do those certain things. And that's what you got to realize and understand. And so a lot of people be like, oh, well, well, he does this and he does that. And it's like, okay, All right. Do that matter? No, it don't matter. And so that's what you got to realize. Like, you got to be able to look and see where it's one of those situations of the proof is in the pudding. How you really being treated? What's really being done? And that's what you got to understand. And we living in a world today that is so deceived. It's so deceived. And one of the things that I'm noticing, I'm like, man, this is intense, because it's a situation of where we had a situation where, y'all forgive me real quick here. We had this situation where we down so bad in our life. We down so bad that it's coming to a place to where people can't tell the difference between the real and the fake. And what's sad, see, it's one thing me being a man and me being around men and me being able to see the filth and the debauchery, and then going into a space of, purity and wholesomeness and all of that right there. That's one thing. But being able to see the amount of women that are lost, that are debaucherous, that are confused, that are godless, Christless. It is sad. Like, race the human. No, I ain't say street liquor. Like liquor, I said street liquor. Like tongue on the street. Called a street liquor. And because that's how she was talking. Just filthy mouth. Just filthy mouth. And it's like, man, huh? Like, man, I'll pay a $2 hooker to drag you by that wig for a $5 bump. Let her get a hit of that bump. She'll be done drug you into next Wednesday. Beat the brakes off for you. Oh, man, here go $5. You need that hit a bump. Here go $5. Go beat the brakes off her. You don't want to fight that crackhead. And that's something I do. Talking out, cussing me out. Absolutely not. I can't put hands on you, but know somebody who can, who want them a few dollars. Beat the brakes off. Hey, I got a cousin like that, boy. He'll fight anybody for a few dollars. And so I'm sitting there and I'm like, man, okay, this is crazy. That where here we are, got these people, and it's one of those situations to where, y'all forgive me here. I'm sitting there and I'm like, to see the amount of women, and I'm going to tell y'all something. Like, men and women are not made the same. Like, when you look at the news, like, look at the Jeffrey Epstein files right now. Look at the Epstein files. They say the sheriff from where I'm from, Polk County, say greater judge in the Epstein files. So when you look at the Epstein files, what woman name have you seen or heard about? Anybody put in the chat a woman name who did something illicit other than his right hand, Maxine or Griselda or whatever what her name was. Other than her, what woman in the Epstein files, go ask ChatGPT, have did something illicit? in them files. But how many men name in them files? So see, you got to realize men and women built different. So it's one thing, yeah, other than just Lane, what woman in them files has did something illicit? And when you look at all the names, yeah, they say they got Grady in there. They say they got Grady in there. A lady say he R-word her. And unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I don't really necessarily, I talked to one of my guys and he was like, man, did you read it? It don't even sound real. He said that it said Donald Trump, Ron DeSantis, and Grady Judd all R-word this lady. And I'm like, well, I mean, they might know each other. So I don't know. I don't know. And so he was saying, they lying on Grady. But I'm like, but why Grady of all people? Like, he from Polk County. Like, you're a sheriff. Like, why would they say that about, why would somebody just make up a lie about Grady? Like, why Tony Gaskins ain't in there? And he say, you might be in there. Have you read it? I'm like, well, no, I ain't read it, but ain't nobody told me I'm in there. And so I'm like, if people just lying to be lying, then why they won't lie on me then? Why my name ain't in there? Like, tell you a lie about me in there. Like, put me in there. Oh, Tony Gaskins at the island. It's like, I'll be like, wow. I'm gonna be honest with you. Even though I lose a lot of supporters, I just be like, wow, I have really made it. Like, somebody thought to put my name in there. Like, my goodness. But they say Jay-Z in there. And with Jay-Z, they said that he was watching. They say he was watching now. It could be worse. It's like if your name gonna be in there, you'd rather it be watching than doing. But they say his name in there. So this one I'm trying to tell you. When it's women, so many women becoming debaucherous, that's when you know that we going to hell, not we, that they going to hell in a handbasket with gasoline draws on. Because when the women following the men to Satan's house, that's when you know it's bad. And because the woman supposed to be the more discerning, the more intuitive. The woman is the receiver. The woman is the second line of defense. You get past the man, now you got to get past the woman. I don't mean physically, but I mean with, like, if somebody trying to sell you something and it's a scam. And you know what I have found? I sent my wife something from a guy who is no longer with his wife. And it was something that he's, producing or something he's doing. And my wife said, wow, that is embarrassing. And I see a lot of men without a wife doing very embarrassing things. And I'm like, man, you got to hurry up and get a wife. Because one thing about that wife going to help you think through some things. That wife going to help you process some things. Now, I'm doing an event in the comedy club in San Diego, April 3rd and 4th, but it's not a comedy show. It's like my State of the Union. It's almost going to be like a YouTube live, like what we doing right now, but it's just going to be in a comedy club because it's free. They don't charge you to use the comedy clubs, whereas the hotel ballrooms, you have to pay thousands of dollars. So I'm trying to get in with the comedy club because they got food, they got drinks, they got everything, and I don't have to pay to use the space, but I'm able to come out, meet my supporters and all of that, and just be out there for the free. And then they split the ticket with you. I don't think they split the food with you, but they split the door price with you. So if you out there in what's it called? Yes, you ain't never heard of Peggy Siegel. And so in San Diego, if you're in California, make sure you get your ticket now. Tickets in the description. Make sure you get your ticket. So that's the thing. It's like we got Peggy Siegel in there. I don't know who she is or what she did, but you notice it's not equal. 50 men, 50 women, 100 men, 100 women. So women are typically the more discerning. Like when you watch the news and it say like what we just seen with the the man who his girlfriend found that video in his phone. The video I did about what was found in that man's phone and what he was doing to her person. So you don't really see that equally with women. So when you start to see women take the stupid pill and start to go down that rabbit hole of doing debaucherous, filthy stuff, that's when you know we're in a bad place. When both people have taken the stupid pill. When there's no more sanity in the world. And that's what got to be your goal. Your goal got to be the sanity in the world. Look at what's going on in our world. And I'm going to tell you, it's a lot of people in our world who they support all this stuff that's going on. That's like they support it. All the stuff that's going on. And it's crazy to see. It's crazy to see. But that's where we at. And you have to be the sanity. You got to be. And one thing I'm going to tell y'all about me now. I coach all day. But one thing I want you to understand, because sometimes y'all be reaching out and y'all be like, Tony, don't worry. Don't respond to the haters. Don't worry about it. I don't lose no sleep. I woke up this morning, slept so good. Like, that stuff don't bother me. Like, you have to realize, like, I'm called to this. So when you call to this, it's not going to bother you. Like, I address it. And people be like, when Tony get riled up, that just, for me, that's just sparring. That, like, it ain't no championship. Ain't no championship bout. That's just sparring. Like, sparring, I go 20 rounds for my 12-round fight. But my fight is against Satan. And my corner is Jesus Christ. So a human is no test for me because my fight is against Satan. So when I got to fillet a human, that's easy. That's light work. When I got to call out a hater, that's easy for me. That's light work. That exercise in the park. Like the lady with the faceless video trying to hate on all the life coaches and authors and speakers because she doing broke business and don't know how to use her gifts for the good of the people and just want to sit up there and hate on honest, hard-working, God-fearing people. And it's like you got people like that and then hide behind the camera with not showing the face. That right there, that's lame activity. And so, but that's what people do because they operating for Satan. They literally working for Satan and they jealous and they mad that the word of God is spreading. They mad about it. They mad that there's men like myself who are encouraging people to abstain because we done already made the mistakes for you. They mad about that. They mad about the fact that we work in our purpose full time. They're mad about that. And that's the thing what you have to realize and understand that it just, but that's the subtle way that Satan works because he plays on, and see, this the thing, like it's sad when women can't see the purity of a man. Like it's one, so that takes and rains on another woman parade. It's like saying my wife doesn't deserve her life because I earn our living by working full time in my purpose. So I'm supposed to take a pay cut to go work a dead end corporate job instead of working full time in my purpose. It's like a woman hating on another woman to say, although you've been married 19 years, Cherie Gaskins, your husband is a fraud because he does consulting sessions, because he's a consultant. So you deserve to be in the shelter. You and your kids deserve to be in the shelter because your husband does consulting sessions. That's what the lady was saying. Talking about that y'all is stupid for paying me and other coaches to help you with your business. And it's like, ma'am, are you helping them with their business? Like, why wouldn't you hire someone who has earned multi-millions of dollars if they only charging you $100, $150, $250 to talk to them to get insight and secrets about building a business? Like, why wouldn't you hire someone who has earned millions of dollars from business? Like, that don't even make no sense. Like, that makes absolutely no sense. But, and that's a woman saying that. So me, I was like, I had more hope for women. Like, I'm thinking women got more discernment than men. But it's men who would not dare fix their mouth. Like, for example, I called out Buddy with the Yellow Podcast. Did he ever call me a fraud? Never. And that's a man. It's more likely for a man to be. I called out Anthony O'Neill because he said he is fornicating as a Christian man, and he's a leader. And I said he should not be doing that. I called him out. I called out the rapper D1 because y'all told me he said he's struggling with fornication. I called out Keon Henderson for leaving his wife and remarrying as a pastor, and that's against the Holy Bible, and standing in the pulpit without reason, meaning his wife did not cheat on him. He never said she cheated on him. I called out Torrey Roberts and all of that right there. But now one of them men ever said Tony Gaskins is a fraud. And men know men. Men know men. Because we know how we move. So when a man is convinced that another man is the real deal, that's how you know a man is the real deal. Because across the aisle, but see me, I'm looking and I'm thinking like, well, if a man could tell it, surely a woman could tell it. Like, surely a woman could just go to my wife's page and see her glow and see her and how she live and how she carry herself and the way she mothers and the way she wifes, and be able to tell that I'm faithful to her and that I'm treating her the right way, and that what I'm teaching on a call is the unadulterated truth because I'm living it and about to celebrate 19 years of marriage next year. But that is a sign that people are being turned over. People with, and this lady with this faceless YouTube got 70,000 subscribers. So that's a sign that people are being turned over to a reprobate mind. Because if I am a fraud, what does that say about every other man? Like, if I am a fraud, what hope do we have? Because what other man is living more pure than me? It's men living as pure as me, but what other man is celebrating 19 years of marriage as a 41-year-old without scandal? Like, I'll wait. As a 41-year-old, I'll wait. So if I'm a fraud, what do that say about the state of men, and what hope do we even have? If someone who has had no scandals, so you have absolutely no findings, no basis, no grounds to say I'm a scammer. And you know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to start doing like Donald Trump. I'm going to start doing like Donald Trump. Listen. I don't like, now listen, that don't mean I like Donald Trump, but one thing about that Donald, I said this to my daddy earlier today, boy, that Donald boy, one thing he gonna do is give you a chuckle. Let me tell you what Donald said. Boy, that Donald, boy, that Donald is off the chain. Here go Donald. The Grammy Awards are the worst. He put in all caps. Virtually unwatchable. CBS is lucky to not have this garbage litter their airwaves any longer. The host, Trevor Noah, whoever he may be, is almost as bad as Jimmy Kimmel at the low ratings Academy Awards. Noah said incorrectly about me that Donald Trump and Bill Clinton spent time on Epstein Island. Wrong. I can't speak for Bill, but I have never been to Epstein Island nor anywhere close, and until tonight's false and defamatory statement, have never been accused being there, not even by the fake news media. Noah, a total loser, better get his facts straight and get them straight fast. It looks like I'll be sending my lawyers to sue his poor, pathetic, talentless dope of an MC and suing him for plenty money. Ask little George. What that Donald Trump crazy, boy. He say, ask little George and others how that all worked out. Also ask CBS. Get ready, Noah. I'm going to have some fun with you. President DJT. This the president now. So guess what? Y'all keep saying my name with no finding, no basis. You ain't got an email from nobody. Cause I be inviting y'all. If a woman out here sleeping with me and she sent you the proof, you got all my, and see the reason why I only say men, cause I kill somebody about that. Don't play with me like that now. Don't be playing with me talking about no down low. Cause you'll wake up dead. That's why I don't even bring that into the equation. I know it's men out here get down like that. But listen, I'll slap the teeth out your mouth. Your teeth will be up under your feet after they done went down your throat for playing with me like that now. That's why I don't even bring up the men situation. That's just foolishness right there. But if it's a woman out here, and y'all waste your time, go look for your man too. Go look for your dog. Go look for your blow up dog. Go look for whatever you want to look for. You got my full permission to come all the way out. Like, think about this. We live in 2026. We live in 2026. Do you think a fraud can hide? Like, look at the Epstein files. Look at the Epstein files. Them people just released 3 million pages. Do you think a fraud can hide? They're like, you think I could be out here cheating on my wife, doing all kind of craziness and hide? Like, you can't hide. Like, do you know who Tasha K is? That doggone Tasha K know everything about everybody. Like, her inbox will probably be bought by the CIA one day. Well, it's probably already hacked by the CIA. The CIA probably have been able to fire all their staff and just to hack Tasha K inbox. You ain't see her come out with nothing about me. And she brought me on her show to do an interview before Cardi B got in that lawsuit. So when she brought me on her show, I say, okay, all right, I'm going on her show to talk. When I sat down with her, it was all respect. But like, I don't know what nobody say about her, how they feel about it. And they call all kind of names anytime when I said, but when I sat there with her, it was all respect. Like, she wasn't messy, she wasn't petty, she wasn't none of that. And that's what people don't understand. That's what the Holy Spirit do. When somebody come in contact with the Holy Spirit, when somebody around somebody who got the Holy Spirit in them, it puts them at ease. So that's like when I go on podcasts, the podcast hosts and all of that, they don't try me like no baser because they could feel the Holy Spirit. And so just like that, so you know, if I go on a gossip blog and do an interview, I ain't got nothing to hide. And you know it's gonna come out then. You know, that's why these messy blogs keep posting me. The messy blogs keep posting clips from my video, because when I said, if you find a woman that's sleeping with me, I'll pay $10 million. The gossip blog posted that because they know that if I'm out here doing something, they inbox finna get flooded. But the thing about it is, they got money, so they could be sued for defamation. So they can't post just somebody saying, "Oh, I think he's doing this," or "I think he's that," or "I think he's that," because they know they're gonna have to run me them coins in that defamation lawsuit. And so for y'all pages out here that be over here, what the false prophet is called, y'all, monitoring spirits. I like that now. Hey, hey, I'm gonna use that now. Hey, that one thing. I say, Lord, you gave that to the false prophet, monitoring spirit. I like that now. Hey, I like that. I got to give credit where credit due. Monitoring spirit. I got that from the false prophet is. I got to use that. So to y'all monitoring spirits, keep playing with me. And I'm finna to do you like DJ T be doing. I'm finna shut that water off. Keep playing with me. Keep playing with my name. I don't play by my name. And I'm gonna tell you where I learned that from. I never forget. I tried to do what y'all be trying to do to me. I was talking to one of my NBA guys I met in the NBA, because I speak to the rookie class, and it's a player named Damian Lillard, and he was leaving out the arena, and this man made $500 million. Well, I don't know if he's been paid all of it yet, but he did $500 million, $500 million worth of NBA contracts. And he was walking out the arena, and there was a group of guys who said something to him, and they was like hating on him. And he walking out the tunnel, he walked over there. He said, "What's up? What you said?" And so I text him. I say, "Bro, why you wasting your time with these peons who ain't got no money, and you got all this money?" He said, "Disrespect, get addressed." And I realized, I say, you know what? I'm wrong for asking him to do something that I wouldn't do. Because I definitely would have walked over there with my broke behind. I definitely would have walked, but I would have walked over there with $100 million in the bank. And I'm trying to tell him, ignore the haters. I said, no. Ever since then, I say, you know what? I ain't going to tell nobody no more not to defend their name, not to speak up for their name. And guess what? I need me a little money. So y'all keep putting my name out there talking about Tony Gaskin cheating on his wife, Tony Gaskin down low. Guess what? Defamation lawsuit. I ain't gonna have to work no more. I'm finna just be winning lawsuits. So listen, when y'all, cause guess what? I coach lawyers. I got all kind of clients that's lawyers. So guess what? To my lawyer clients, y'all know y'all had to study all the different little things when you're going through law school. So y'all know how to fill out that paper that for defamation. So when you hear somebody say my name, say my name. It's around you. I love you. Say my name. I want to say my name. So when they say my name, listen. If you in they state, look up their channel name. File out their real name. If you in they state, I ain't giving you 33 1/3. I'm gonna give you 75%. I'm finna pay your bills. I'm finna pay. We've doing $1 million defamation lawsuit. We winning the lawsuit because they is defaming. Because they definitely ain't got no grounds and no basis to be saying I'm a scammer, I'm a fraud, I'm a DL brother, I'm cheating on my wife. And I got a multi-million-dollar brand, and they got 70,000 subscribers. or 50,000 or 300,000 or a million. That's why I told that Instagram page, take my video down off your page. You got 1.4 million followers on here, and you done took my message out of context, and you misquoted me. Talking about I went on to say. I ain't went on to say none of that. Messy behind. It's probably ran by somebody that got them a pickle with some boo-boo on it. Take my video down before I own your page, and it be a charity page. Don't be playing with me. What I look like. And see, they everybody forget that Jesus flipped tables. And people be thinking that I be mad. Tony, don't get riled up. Listen, you gotta realize, like, listen. You got what you have to understand. Yeah. All the way. I'm one of them ones. Like, that don't bother me. Like, that's sparring for me. That lightweight for me. Like, that don't bother me. Like, I'm built for war. Like, this right here is slap boxing. I'm built for war. I'm a Green Beret. Like, I'm built to go all the way. Like, that right there, that's just slap boxing. Like, so don't y'all be worried about me. Don't y'all be worried about me. Say your letters for your family, for the women and children. Like, don't be reaching out worrying about no warrior now. Like, I'm built for it. You hear me? That's why God called me. 3.5 million people online. Like, it don't bother me a bit. Like, I get you all the way together. My 18-year-old son told me the other day, because he had to check somebody at school, and he told the guy, like, listen, I'm checking you, let you know, like don't try me like this no more. Like, I'm a grown man, bro. But better not, no vibes better not change. Like, the rest of the day, we cool. Like, we good. Like, I'm just letting you know, don't try me like that. So he came to me and my wife and told us that. And he said, Dad, that's one thing I learned from you, is that you could check somebody and don't nothing change. Like, you'll talk to them like ain't nothing happen. Cause that's a real man. It's like, I'ma stand on it. Like, I ain't gotta be mad and all upset and all that. So don't y'all like, like, listen, I check everybody. A man tried my son the other day at the soccer game. I walked right up on him right at the soccer game and say, listen, you mess with my son's mental health. What you just did, here go the other coach. Oh, we got a 24-hour rule. I say, man, I don't care nothing about no 24-hour rule. You better get out my face. I'm talking about my son's mental health. I say, now you try him again like that. Guess what? He ain't try him again. And so that's the thing. Like, I do not play. And that's what I want y'all to understand. Like, you have to understand boundaries. You got to understand boundaries, and you got to let people know, keep my name out your mouth. If what you saying, you ain't got no basis. Say what you want to say, but have you a basis for what you saying, and then be ready for that fire coming back. Cause when that fire comes, I don't mind you saying my name, but when I respond, you better have your living will and trust. You better have all your ducks in a row. Because when I come, I'm coming. Point blank, period. And ain't no stop. That's why when Buddy tried to play for the sympathy, Lateris, and I did that whole series inspired by him called Little Ugly, but I was calling the spirit Little Ugly. And this is the thing what y'all don't understand, is I'm not vicious. I ain't vicious. I'm not a malicious person. Like, I see everything that's going on with his marriage. I already know it. I already have it understood and analyzed down to a T. And I ain't say it in the video. I ain't say none of what I see. I ain't say none of what God showed me. Because it's God gives some people ponds, Ponds. He gives some people lakes, and he gives some people oceans. And some people God just gave a puddle. You heard what I said? I ain't freeze. The video ain't froze. Some people God gave a puddle. Some people God gave a pond. Some people God gave a lake. Some people God gave an ocean. See, you can't explain the depths of the ocean to a pond. You can't explain the depths of an ocean to a lake. See, that's what you got to realize. So it's a lot that I know that I don't say. And that's why I tell people, listen, when you have kept your name clean and you've admitted to your flaws, you've told about the mistakes that you've made. I tell about me and my wife's struggles when we was learning each other and growing. We wrote a book about it. And so when you have put everything out there, the devil ain't got nothing against you. So when you keep your name clean, you know what you become? You become one of the most trusted people in the world. One of the most trusted advisors in the world. So as soon as I speak on somebody, my inbox start to fill up with stories about them from women. And I don't come on here and read now one of those emails. I don't tell now one of those stories because it's not my goal to destroy these men. But if you put my name in your mouth, I end you like END. And it'll be a DNR on you. And I'll let my RNs tell you what DNR stand for. Boy. Woman. So listen. See, the Bible say, this is what people don't understand and they get mad about it. The Bible say, judge not so that you be not judged. But when you live above reproach with the things that you talk about. See, I talk about love and relationships. And I talk about life in general. So I live above reproach in that area. So you can judge me. I don't mind you judging me because you ain't got nothing to judge. See, if I'm cheating on my wife and it's women coming out saying I'm sleeping with Tony Gaskin and they posting the pictures of me sleep like they be doing the NBA players and the rappers, then my lips finna be sealed because I can't talk because of what I'm doing. If that's how I was living, but because I live above reproach, like listen, I don't even touch myself but the pee. You see what I'm saying? Like I wish the CNA, not the CNA, the CIA could release my phone to y'all. Like I ain't even got nasty pictures of my wife in my phone, let alone corn, let alone something illicit. Like my hidden folder is empty. Like that's the real honest to God truth. Like I ain't even got what's in my hidden folder be stuff I want to buy my wife that I don't want her to see when she got my phone. And she know my password, so she go in the hidden folder if she want to. So she go anywhere in my phone, she got my password. She got my Instagram. She run my Instagram. My wife run my Instagram. She got all the accounts. So she see every message that she want to see. So it's like ain't got nothing to hide. And when you live like that, that's when you could pop out on them. That's when you could get out here with air in your chest because of how you live. And you just let the haters talk. But see, what I'm disturbing is they demons. Everybody out here that's talking about, oh, Tony Gaskin, he probably ain't faithful to his wife. He probably a DL brother. I'm disturbing they demons. And I'm messing up they demons. So the scallywags that's saying it, who need to get drugged by their wig, the reason why they saying it is because I'm saying close your legs and they out here living like harlots. So I'm hurting their feelings because they turning tricks. And when I say tricks are for kids, and that's a serial, and as a grown woman, you need to be abstinent until marriage, and you need to stop popping pee on a handstand. I offend the harlot Jezebels that's out here. So then that's why they have my name in their mouth illicitly, because they mad that there is a man who is 100% faithful to his wife and 100% heterosexual, that they ain't got nothing on, that they ain't got nothing on the T out, that unless somebody on the line, they got nothing on the T out, they ain't got nothing on the lipstick alley, they ain't got nothing on the gossip blog, they ain't got nothing that they could find on me, because I live my life pure, clean, and pristine. So guess what? They mad that I'm calling out they Jezebel demons and telling them, close your legs. They get mad. And then the men get mad because when I say close your legs, the women of God are going to hear the hearkening of the Holy Spirit. And so they're going to say, you know what? I need to close my legs because I know that God has called me to purity. So then the women who hear, they close their legs. And then that's why the man start hating, because the water has been shut off by the Holy Spirit. And that's what we going to. And so that's why I say, listen, all right, a lady DM me and said, Tony, yeah, they saying over there on TikTok, you ain't faithful to your wife. I said, okay, all right. So I'm over here minding my business. What you don't realize is like I don't get too caught up in zodiac or none of that stuff right there. But God make us in special ways. Like everybody got a special gift. And one of the things that I have been given a gift is I understand marketing. And so I didn't build 3.5 million supporters online on accident. I understand what people need to hear and what we need to talk about. So I know how to make relevant videos. And I understand how to build. And so the thing about it is I could own the internet. And that's what people don't understand. And they be thinking, oh, I had to block somebody. Talking about, oh yeah, you do be bragging. I say that's because you insecure. Somebody who's not insecure never feel like somebody bragging, because they gonna feel inspired by somebody else's testimony. But when you insecure, then the truth sound like bragging. And then I'm gonna tell you, anybody who walk with the Lord, our truth gonna sound like bragging, because that's how good God is. So you got to get out your feelings. Don't let my confidence offend your insecurity. That's my quote that Deion Sanders made famous. And so what you have to understand is that I could own the internet. And a lot of people don't realize that I be in hibernation because I don't like the internet. But now, when y'all go to telling lies, oh, you gonna make me put my foot on your neck. Now you gonna make me make it to where it was in 2015, 2016, when my Facebook was reaching 20 million people a week, and a guy came up to me in Virginia. We was at an NBA camp, and he said, look at this. He said, look at this, man. I can't believe this, man. Let me show you something, man. He came to me and he scrolled through his Facebook, his timeline. He scrolled through his timeline, which his feed is made up of all his friends. And 90% of the post was my quotes. I had never seen that from somebody else's perspective. I say that's why they mad. I say I get it now. I had never seen that. So call it what you want to call it. Call it arrogant. Call it whatever you want to call it. I'm going to tell you, it's the favor of God. That man, grown man, showed me his Facebook and went through that app. This was 2015, 2016. And then I took a break because I wanted to, because I needed to be more focused on home and raising my kids with my wife instead of traveling all around the world like I was doing. And then here go the people talking about, oh, Tony jealous. Tony jealous because these people own. It's like these people ain't got a wife and kids. So they touring like I used to do. But I got a wife and kids, and my family mean more to me because I don't want to gain the world and lose my family. Lose my house. I'm not one of those type of men that's so money hungry, so fame hungry that all I want to do is work like Rihanna and lose my family. No, absolutely not. I give it all up before I do that. And so that's what I did. I stepped back. But see, now y'all about to see if the Lord allows, if the Lord say, Tony, go, you gonna see another level of go that you ain't never seen. You gonna think, oh, Tony must be broke because I ain't never seen 8 videos a day. No, it's spiritual warfare. And the devil got my name in his mouth. And and the Holy Spirit finna slay demons. And we finna shut it down. We shutting that water off. We leaving all that sin and debaucherousness. All of it getting shamed. We putting all of it to shame. All that sin, all that filthiness, all that ratchetness, all that harlotism, all of that ignorance, putting all of it to shame. And you finna see a sea of videos of just positivity and education and inspiration and motivation and righteousness. And you finna be like, what in the world going on? And listen, if the Lord don't give you a word, then just repost, just retweet, just join the army of the Lord and put out the messages that is going to eradicate the sin out the body. We got to start fighting back because we got too many. Sin, that demon last night in that woman that I called the street liquor, I was talking to the demon in her. I say, wow, boy, this is bad. I say, this is bad. I say, this is a woman too. I say, this a woman when, and then was loud and remedial. Like if the Lord called me to be remedial, I'm gonna be quiet. Like I am not going to be loud and remedial. I'm at that point I'm hushing. Like, man, if I don't got no wisdom, no knowledge, no understanding, I'm finna be quiet, man. I ain't saying nothing. And I'm gonna tell you something. I took and spoke on these men. And that inbox go to filling up. Tony, here go my experience with that man. Here go my experience with that man. Here go my experience with that man. I say, all right. I said, I'm going to just sit on it. I ain't going to say nothing. But if these jokers don't get their life right and start living right and they keep doing the wrong thing and when I'm calling y'all, see, I be calling stuff out and I be trying to just send like little smoke signals. Just trying to help without exposing. And then it be dummies coming over here. So I done changed my YouTube to where I be shutting up them dummies. Somebody come comment on something else, talking about open up the comment. You just got it for your subscribers. Blah, dummy. I was about to respond and delete it. The Lord said, no, don't even give no energy. Just delete it. I mean, block. You block. That's what my wife be telling me. Just block. Block and delete. I got the hoodies in there. I'm about to release the hoodies for sale on Etsy. And so, I say, you know what? I'm shutting the devil up. But if these folk don't get their life right, and I be sending out smoke signals and people come on here, oh, we don't know these people's life. And it be like, you don't know their life. I got their autobiography in my inbox. And a lot of the people that I speak on, I know them personally. It's just that I'm not telling all their business. So I be trying to talk as if I'm a regular person, as if I'm just out here like the people who watching me and don't know them, and I'm just sitting on the sideline spec. I be knowing way more than I could say, just out of respect of not trying to end somebody. And so it's like I be trying to give little smoke signals, like trying to help of like, this is what this is, this what this mean, this what, and people be so dumb. I'm like, man, I'm like, Lord, we got to be in the grocery store with these people. We got to be in school with these people. We got to be in, so that's why y'all got to pray. Like, when y'all see somebody stupid in the comment, my understanding of this scripture in Proverbs, because I've listened to the audio Bible. And basically what it say, respond to a fool once, because it might save their life. And then it say, but don't respond to a fool twice, because then it might make you foolish too. It's something to that effect, but it was a translation. And so ever since then, that was just my understanding of it. It may be completely wrong. I don't even remember what scripture in Proverbs it was, but I just was like, okay, I'm going to respond once because it might help them. And they might get it if I explain it differently in different words. But if I explain it twice, now I'm a fool too. So I try to live by that. But sometimes I'll still explain it. And people be like, Tony, people don't get it. Just let them not get it. But that's not my heart. Because the goal of going to the promised land is taking people with you. The point of going to the promised land is to take people with you. It don't do no good to go to the promised land by yourself. So what I'll be trying to help y'all understand is I'll be trying to give the game in layman terms, without being too specific and sharing too many details, out of respect for the people that I be talking about or using as the example. And I'm using the people as example, but our world is so used to gossip that they think that what I am saying is about those people, and don't realize that on this channel, it is about taking what we see in the media and extracting the lessons from it to apply it to our life. And the people who are in the master's degree class with me, and then some people is in my PhD class, they are banging their head against the wall. Like, man, Tony, can we split the classes up? Like, we in the PhD program, Tony, and you have to be addressing the elementary program on every video. And it's like, listen, I can't split the classrooms up. Like, you got your PhD, but just give me 15 minutes of each video to talk to the elementary. And then now we got little lambs. Now we got some people be coming to the channel. They in a 6 month to 5-year-old group. So I be, Mary had a little lamb. And then, so imagine how hard it is for me having to go from singing Mary had a little lamb to then explaining the Pythagorean theorem, which that's how I ain't pronouncing it right. So now I got to go from working with Lil Lamb to now we back over here with Einstein and Socrates and Plato. I said, Lord, but that's what our world has come to where people don't even understand. People can't even wrap their head around looks compatibility, and people think that it's superficial. And sometimes I just say, yeah, it's superficial. Yeah, it's superficial. They don't actually understand how deep it is. And that it's not just about looks. And that just because two people are not looks compatible doesn't mean that one person is unattractive or ugly. It's like two very attractive people can be together and not be looks compatible. And people don't understand that. And I'm just like, man, is it rocket science? Like, it can't be that hard to understand that everything is not about skin color. Everything is not about height. Everything is not about race. There's other components, other elements to the equation. And it's like, my goodness, Lord. So y'all understand 2026, this a year of more. This is a year of deeper. This a year of stretching. This a year of understanding. Like, this a year that can really take your life to the next level if you're willing to do the work. Like, this a year that it's gonna require more. And I'm getting ready to release another. Got something special coming out, I think Thursday. Another opportunity. Some of y'all already in on it with me. But you're going to see me stretching. You're going to see me giving. You're going to see me doing more. You're going to see me just getting out here on another level. And I do not like TikTok, especially when they taking sense of you like that. Like, why? Good. Like, what is y'all doing? Like, what is this algorithm got going on? And they got a watcher for me. Because ain't no algorithm picking up sad and black race at the same time. Algorithm ain't picking that up. They got a watcher for me. They got somebody that monitor my account. I upload a video. Now, for those of y'all on TikTok, when you upload a video, if they doing this to all the accounts, when you upload a video, it say, what it say? Something like, we watching it before we can approve it. And somebody told me to go live on TikTok. But I'm gonna start going on live on TikTok. But I'm gonna start doing. But look, they'll shut my live down. They're gonna shut my live down. And the crazy thing about it is, I don't even curse. TikTok don't let none of my videos go out. Like, they barely let my videos go out. Like, the ones they go out, and the ones they let go out, they don't let go nowhere. They don't give it no reach. And at all. But if somebody else posts my video and it's a ratchet clip, it's a 60 seconds that's out of context, oh, it's gonna go. It's gonna go. If it's something that's finna, cause some controversy in the comments, oh, it's finna go. And the crazy thing, I never made $1 on TikTok. I never made $1. I think I made $20 on TikTok. And that's for when they released the courses. I did a course on how to publish your book for $9.97. I think I made $20 on TikTok. But I ain't made no money from like TikTok, whatever, Creative Fund and all of that. I wanted to delete it so bad. But I ain't got my real name, so I could delete it anyways. But I might sell it on the low, but then they gonna find out I said it over here, and probably against their terms and conditions to sell it. I'm gonna put that thing up selling, but just make sure and just have it where they gotta change the name. So if y'all go to seeing one day, y'all see post from Blue Sky Booty, and you like, who is Blue Sky Booty? I ain't never followed that account. That's my account that got sold. But hey, God bless y'all. All the important links in the description. And y'all stay tuned. Can't say everything because, regulations. Thursday popping out. Cool opportunity. So stay tuned. God bless you. Keep your head up. And Dallas, San Diego, and one other place. Miami. Y'all get your tickets. The Miami event is a fundraiser for my nonprofit. So we start the boys program. Right now, I know everybody is broke right now waiting on that tax return. That's unfortunate that that's our life and that's how we gotta live. It is unfortunate because boys program start next month. Our first trip is next month. We ain't even got no uniforms. We ain't got no shoes. We ain't got nothing. So I'm raising funds for that. So y'all will see that, and then you're gonna have the faceless accounts on here hating on that, hating on the boys program, and these people are raising funds to help needy, to help the young men become men. Like, how much of a scam is that? Like, I cannot believe y'all are donating to help these young boys become men with these great mentors who don't even curse and is married and faithful. That is a shame. Y'all women ought to be shaming y'all self helping these young men grow into men under the mentorship of Christian men who are married and faithful and don't curse. That is despicable. That's what the lady gonna be over there saying on her faceless account. Need to shut that account down and better be glad the Lord is a good God and not the God that be striking people like the false prophetess be calling on y'all. Because I'm about to call the false prophets. Hey, strike some of these people down like you be doing. With the stuff you be doing. You and your situation. What you say they gonna die before midnight? If they don't apologize, yeah, go ahead. I'm about to unleash the false prophetess on y'all with the monitoring spirits. But hey, God bless you. Keep your head up. We'll talk soon. That's all it is, Dr. Gibson.